Hi guys, I haven't filmed walking in a little bit, but I just had the most amazing experience and I needed to document it. So I was in my favorite little cafe. It's so bright out, oh my gosh. So I was in my favorite little cafe, doing some work and whatever, and literally I witnessed a love story unfold in front of me. So I'm pretty familiar with all the baristas in my favorite coffee shop. I go almost every day. They all know me. I was sitting at the bar section and there was this man who was sitting across the bar. We were just both on our laptops doing work. So one of the baristas comes over and leans over the bar to him and said, "Hey, I hope this doesn't sound awkward and I hope this is okay to ask, but I wanted to know if you had a partner because one of my coworkers here just thinks you're really attractive." He said "Oh my gosh, no I don't, that's really flattering, who was it?" And he was "Oh, this one girl who's in and around." Oh, he's "Oh, that's interesting, well, I don't have a partner, I am from out of town, but whatever." And she was "Oh, okay." So then later the girl from earlier who was asking about him comes back and they were just kind of milling around because she was the only person who was out right then. So it was just oh my god, it felt like watching a movie. It was she was working and he was sitting on his laptop. They were both looking back and forth at each other and I was oh my god, I'm just watching this happen. So also, it is just so gorgeous out today. Look at this weather, oh, it's lovely. So she just looks over at one point and she says to him, "Hey, I know this is a little awkward. My friend just told me what she said to you." And he was "Oh, no, it's totally fine, it's all good." And it was I was so cute. I just started chit-chatting, asking "Oh, so you're out of town, where are you from?" And he was "Oh, were you born here? Did you grow up here?" I'm so out of breath. I left the coffee shop and I immediately turned on my phone. So I'm we're hiking right now. So they were just chatting and she was "Yeah, so I don't know, I just thought you were attractive, but I hope that was okay to ask about." And he was "No, yeah, definitely." And then he asked for her number. Through all of this, I was just right there. I was watching all of this go down. They're feet away from me. It was a movie. She was leaning over the bar a little bit. They both had their phones out, so they exchanged numbers and he was "Okay, I'll text you right away so you know it's me." Hold on, there's more people. It's so embarrassing. I kind of forgot that it being a nice day means that people are outside. Yeah, no, life is not too short to film vlogs in public, but it is too short to pause awkwardly when there are people. So yeah, I just watched this entire love story go down in front of me. So why am I telling this is the thing. Why am I pausing immediately what I'm doing to break out my phone and retell this entire story on camera? Something that I like to affirm a lot for myself is when I see something that I desire in the world around me, that means that it is coming to me faster. So the lighting just got awesome. So in turn, when I see this kind of love in public or when I see it represented around me, that makes me and myself feel so loved. I got to be a part of that, even if I was just sitting there watching it happen. I got to be included in that experience and get something out of it. And I just feel very grateful that I was able to be there. Whether it goes somewhere or it doesn't, I'm still gonna have that positive inflection of getting to be around that positive, loving energy. I think I said this briefly in one of the last videos I filmed. It's kind of that sentiment that's really trending right now of saying the love that I seek exists because it exists in me. That was a real life manifestation of seeing kind of love that I want to see in the world. Not only just a feeling that I have in myself, but seeing it in public and seeing it with other people. Love still exists. Love is still prosperous and available. And I know I'm using the word love, and these are just two strangers who just met each other for the first time. But you know what I mean, I'm speaking metaphorically, energetically. So I know this is a shorter video and more of a story time, but I just wanted to stop and digitally jot that down, basically. I just think that little reminders of things like that are important, that there's still goodness in the world, there's still love in the world. Because that's something that people forget about a lot, I feel is that there's still real, authentic, old-fashioned goodness in the world, and I'll take any reminder of it that I can get, and I'll give any reminder of it that I can give to other people as well. And that is why I do what I do. Alright, well, that's just my little story time vlog for the day. I hope that wherever you are, the weather is also gorgeous, and if it's not, I hope it gets awesome. I'm really enjoying being home and having more time to post and just film more silly videos on whatever it is that I please. And also a quick shout out to my friend Olivia for buying me these gorgeous earrings. She got them for me in Greece. I hope that you have a nice day. I hope that you feel some love and give some love and witness some love today or soon. Love you, bye-bye!